Hey everyone, welcome back to Best Product Reviews. Looking for the perfect laptop to create music in 2025? Whether you're producing tracks in your bedroom studio or recording on the go, choosing the right machine can make or break your workflow. Today, we're counting down the top 5 laptops that'll take your music production to the next level. We've tested these machines with demanding projects, hundreds of tracks, and tons of plugins to see which ones truly deliver. Let's jump right in. Coming in at number 5, we have the Microsoft Surface Pro 9. This unique 2-in-1 device combines the power of a laptop with the versatility of a tablet, making it perfect for producers who need flexibility. The Surface Pro 9 features a 12th generation Intel i7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, and a 256 GB SSD. What really sets this apart is its stunning 13-inch screen with a 120 refresh rate and 10-point multi-touch capability. This means you can make quick adjustments to your mix without even reaching for the mouse. In testing, this beast handled over 200 tracks in Pro Tools at a buffer size of 64 before showing any signs of struggle. That's seriously impressive for such a compact device. The ability to detach the screen and use it as a tablet makes it incredibly handy for live sound work or when you need to reference your mix away from your desk. The Surface Pro 9 runs Windows 11 smoothly, and there are no known compatibility issues with plugins. Battery life is decent, giving you a solid session's worth of work, though it won't quite match some of the MacBooks we'll talk about later. The keyboard feels great, and the overall build quality is excellent. Next thing to keep in mind is the weight distribution. Because the computer is in the screen portion, it feels top-heavy in laptop mode, which takes a little getting used to. You also only get 2 USB-C ports, so you might need a hub if you're running multiple peripherals. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description. At number 4, we have the Apple MacBook Air M4, and this laptop is a powerhouse in an incredibly lightweight package. Weighing just 1.51 kilograms, this 15-inch machine features Apple's M4 chip with options for 16 to 32 gigabytes of RAM and storage, ranging from 256 gigabytes to 2 terabytes. The all-aluminum chassis means it's tough enough to handle life on the road while still being light enough to carry anywhere. Here's where things get impressive. During stress testing, this laptop handled around 500 tracks with 5 instances of Reverb on each, totaling 2,500 plugin instances before showing any issues. That's more processing power than 99% of music producers will ever need. The M4 chip's efficiency means you get incredible performance without the laptop getting hot or the fans kicking in. His screen is absolutely beautiful with plenty of detail for editing waveforms and fine-tuning your productions. The backlit keyboard works perfectly in low light conditions, and the trackpad is spacious and responsive. Battery life is exceptional too, easily lasting through a full day of production work without needing a charge. The only real downside is connectivity. You only get 2 Thunderbolt ports, so if you're running an audio interface, MIDI controller, and external hard drive simultaneously, you'll definitely need a USB hub for producers who need to make music on the move. The MacBook Air M4 is an absolute dream machine. It's powerful enough to be your main studio computer and portable enough to take absolutely anywhere. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the Asus ProArt P16, and this is the ultimate Windows laptop for music production. His beast packs an AMD Ryzen AI 9 processor with options for 32 to 64 gigabytes of RAM and up to 2 terabytes of storage. The 16-inch 4K OLED screen is absolutely stunning, making even older software interfaces look crystal sharp. The all-black design is sleek and professional without any of that gaudy gamer aesthetic. Performance-wise, the ProArt P16 is an absolute monster. In testing, it handled 400 tracks with 5 instances of Reverb on each, totaling 2,000 plugin instances before maxing out. That's phenomenal power that'll handle any music production task you can throw at it. Whether you're working with huge orchestral libraries or layering dozens of synths and effects, this laptop won't break a sweat. Keyboard is comfortable with nice backlighting, and there's a unique circular touchpad control that adds extra functionality in creative apps. The trackpad itself is spacious and responsive. You get excellent connectivity options with multiple ports for all your gear. Now for the downsides. When this laptop is under heavy load, the fans can get pretty loud, which might be an issue if you're recording in the same room. The battery life is decent at around 6 hours, but that includes demanding tasks. For all-day sessions, you'll want to keep the charger handy, and it's a bulky one. The screen is gorgeous but very glossy, so you'll need to adjust it in bright environments. It also gets warm on your lap during intense sessions due to the bottom venting. For Windows users who want MacBook-level performance without switching operating systems, the Asus ProArt P16 delivers in spades. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description. Coming in at number 2 is the Apple MacBook Air M2, and this is our top pick for budget-conscious producers who still want serious power. The MacBook Air M2 weighs just 1.24 kilograms and is only 11.3 millimeters thin, making it incredibly portable. It features Apple's M2 chip with options for 8 to 24 gigabytes of RAM and storage from 256 gigabytes to 2 terabytes. One of its best features is the fanless design, which means completely silent operation during recording and mixing sessions. Ain't let the smaller size fool you. The M2 chip handles most music production tasks with ease. It'll power through typical recording and mixing projects without breaking a sweat. The only time you might hit limitations is with massive orchestral scores using tons of virtual instruments, but for regular music production, you've got plenty of power here. The 13.6-inch screen is beautiful and crisp, perfect for detailed waveform editing, though it's not the largest in this lineup, so things can get a bit cluttered with big. The speakers are surprisingly good with spatial audio support, making them useful for quick mix references. Battery life is excellent at up to 18 hours for video playback. And even with demanding music tasks, you'll easily get through a full day of work. In real-world testing, it lasted over 6 hours of continuous mixing and recording, with plenty of charge left over. The MacBook Air M2 only has 2 Thunderbolt ports, so a USB hub is pretty much essential if you're running multiple devices. But considering the price point, performance, and portability, this is hands down the best value laptop for music production in 2025. If you're looking to get into Mac-based music production without breaking the bank, the MacBook Air M2 is the perfect entry point that won't hold you back creatively. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description. And finally, our number 1 pick for the best laptop for music production in 2025 is the Apple MacBook Pro M4 16-inch. This is simply the most powerful and capable laptop you can buy for making music. The MacBook Pro M4 comes with Apple's latest M4 chip, with options ranging from 42 gigabytes all the way up to 128 gigabytes of RAM, and storage from 512 gigabytes to a massive 8 terabytes. The 16.2-inch display is the largest in this roundup, giving you tons of screen real estate for complex projects with multiple plugins and tracks.brt. Build quality is absolutely sumptuous. The aluminum unibody feels incredibly solid and durable, and Apple finally got rid of the controversial touch bar. You get 3 Thunderbolt, USB 4 ports, a dedicated HDMI port, and an SDXC card slot for expanded storage options. Performance is simply jaw-dropping. The M4 Max processor handles even the most demanding projects with ease. We're talking hundreds of tracks with countless plugins running simultaneously without even a hiccup. The efficiency of the M4 chip means you get this incredible power without excessive heat or fan noise. Battery life is the best in this entire lineup, with up to 24 hours for video playback. Even with intensive music production tasks, you can expect 15 to 17 hours of runtime, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, let's be honest. This laptop is expensive, really expensive, and for many producers, it's probably overkill. The 16-inch model with the M4 Pro chip offers better value if you don't need the absolute maximum power. But if you want the best of the best, if you want a machine that'll last you a decade without needing an upgrade, and if money isn't a major concern, the MacBook Pro M4 is the ultimate choice. His is a laptop that'll handle anything you throw at it today and will still be crushing projects 10 years from now. It's an investment in your creative future. Bar or updated pricing and more details. Check out the links in the description. And there you have it, the top 5 laptops for music production in 2025, from the versatile Surface Pro 9 to the absolute powerhouse MacBook Pro M4. There's something here for every producer and every budget. Remember, the best laptop is the one that fits your specific needs and workflow. Think about whether you need maximum portability or desktop replacement power, whether you prefer Windows or Mac, and what your actual performance requirements are. Don't pay for features you won't use, but also don't shortchange yourself on the specs that matter most for music production. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Best Product Reviews for more tech breakdowns and buying guides. Thanks for watching, and happy producing!